why am I here? It's a good question, isn't it? Let me share an African proverb that will serve as the base for my lecture today. It says, I am because we are. Since we are, therefore I am. You mind trying that? I am because we are. Since we are, therefore I am. I'm here because of James and Lutilda Stampley, my biological parents, and their parents. So I am because we are. So since we are, therefore I am. There are distinguished people around us. By the time I sit down today, I want you to see yourself as being distinguished. You stand out. I want each of you to know that you don't have to be intimidated by someone else. Money cannot bring happiness. How did I know that? A lot of rich people kill themselves. Happiness starts from the inside. Getting to know who you are. So why I am here, I'm going to help clarify that. Now, our subject presents challenges. At the same time, it's going to present some direction. Okay? Challenges come. Say, for example, you're on your way from here to PG. Anybody been to PG before? It's a long ways, right? And you get down to Dangriga. You're about halfway, right? But if the car breaks down, the engine goes out, where was your destination? PG. You may have to get a bus, or you may have to walk. But you got to keep going to your destination. So in life, you're going to have some interruptions. The term here refers to position and spot. You're here, 8 o'clock Monday morning, right? Some guys you live at after 8, but you're here. Right? Some people deal with the actual clock time, and black people, we like to deal with what? Cosmic time. We don't need no watch, we flow with it, right? There are no mistakes in life. If you get lost, guess what? The issue's with you. There are no mistakes in life. The highway that would take you to Corozal is there. The highway never get lost. You turn off somewhere in Ladyville, end up in Vista Del Mar, etc. The highway remains the same. You are not a mistake. You are not a mishap. However, some of you have what? You've turned off on the wrong road. You've made some mistakes. You had some breakdowns in life, but there are no mistakes in life. Okay? Now, you're here because there are some needs at hand. That's why you're here. You know, all these brothers here, I should be able to just, say, listen, let me hold about $5,000 till next week. It's a lot of brothers here, right? But that's not a reality. You can ask me for $5,000. I don't have it. We got to go find a way to get it. But I'm not defined by money. Here's another African proverb that says, if a little tree grows in the shadow of a big tree, it will die small. Meaning, if you are intimidated by someone else's status, their money, you just almost worship them because of their gift, you will never reach your potential. So if a little tree grows in the shadow of a big tree, it's going to die small. You don't want to die small, right? Which means you don't want to die not fulfilling your purpose in life. Are we together so far? So do not be intimidated by life, by people, by circumstances. Now, your experiences up to this point, it must be looked upon as building blocks, stepping stone. History is never a smooth line. You understand that? So in history, you're going to have some hills, some valleys, some curves. You're going to have some evil people. You're going to have some people that means you no good. And so it is in life, right? Now, the past and the present realities of your life have caused you to be here today. Got some needs. I've got some needs. These sessions will serve as a grace period. What is grace? Grace is God's unmerited favor. Well, here's a more practical definition of grace. Grace is the window of opportunity. Windows are open and windows are closed. That's what grace is. Your opportunity to do something about your life. Always remember, if it did not kill you, it was there to teach you. Now, I can ask some of you brothers, how many of you have almost been killed? And I know some hands gonna go up. Are you with me? So you're here. You didn't die. So life is to teach you from the bad decision. And sometimes it's not your decision altogether. Sometimes it's other people with mean intention. Sometimes it's people in authority that may hold you back. The four most important words: what is your opinion? The three most important words: if you please. Two most important words: thank you. And the single most important word is we. The least important word is I. I'm not saying you are not worth, but least important word is I. Study, learn from the past. Become disciplined and honest at all times. The story is told about some children. Children were all lined up for a snack at Sunday school in church. At the head of the table was a tray of apples. The teacher wrote a note on the apple tray. The note said, "Take only one. God is watching you." So moving along the snack line, at the end was a large tray of chocolate cookies. A little girl wrote this note, and she put on the tray of cookies: "Take all you want. God is watching the apples." You can be slick if you want, but the law of life will catch up with you. You cannot do wrong and get by. Are you getting this? So it is in this spirit that we want to be honest, to be truthful, because in life you will pay a price. Now let's shift a little bit. I have a small gift I'm going to give each of you. And it's a gift, a word that comes out of Kemet. Kemet is the ancient name of, anybody know? Egypt. It's the ancient name of Kemet, which means the land of the black. Egypt. Arabs occupy, but guess what? If you go into the heart of Egypt today, you will find millions of Nubians. Nubians are darker than you. When I say dark, blue-black. Those are the original people. So the people in Sudan, they maintain that texture. So here's a quote I want you to put in your memory, and that's my little small gift. Know thyself. Socrates, who was, anybody heard of Socrates? He's a Greek philosopher. Try to take credit for these quotes, but these quotes comes out of ancient Africa, Egypt. I want you to read the first part along with me, all right? A person who knows not and knows not that they know is what? What do you do with that person? Disregard. You will get in trouble every time if you're dealing with foolish people. This means just they're not informed. Are you with me? All right, let's read the second one. A person who knows not and know that they know not is what? What did you do with them? You teach them. It's not bad to be simple, you just didn't know. But if you don't get knowledge, are you with me? Being simple can also mean that you are gullible or you are easily influenced. Okay? Let's read the third one. A person who knows not and believes that they know is what? What do you do with that person? Dangerous. Hello? You get in the car with a friend, he's got sitting right there on the dashboard, his pistol, he said, we going ready to rob this bank, and you get on in the car. You stay in the car, you never go inside the bank with him. Guess who's going to prison also? Are y'all with me? All you did was took a ride. But you did not report what he did. Are y'all getting this? You got to make good decisions. How many of you are parents, have children? Right, okay, all right. By the way, I know some of you guys thought I was about, what, 25 years old? Take a guess at my age. 50? 62. Okay, I'm 69. 69. 4 children, and that's, excuse me, 6 children, 14 grandchildren, and 1 great grandson. But I'm 69. I take care of my body. I eat no flesh, no meat, no dairy. I'm not saying you have to do what I do, but the more you learn and you appreciate life, you got to help life out. You got to contribute. You can't eat everything late at night and then go to sleep. Are you getting my point? Let's read the next one. A person who knows and knows not that they know is what? And what do you do with that person? Awaken them. There's a bunch of sleepyhead folks. Just sleeping their life away. Even if you don't have a job, get up. Each morning, 4:45, I'm up. Hello? Not only up, and then by 5:15, I walk for 1 hour. And then come back and do some exercise. But before all of that, I give thanks unto the Lord for his goodness and his mercy. All right, the last one says what? Person who knows that they know is what? Right. What do you do? That's me. I know what I know. That's why I was invited here, not cocky. Marcus Garvey said, if a man has no confidence, he is twice defeated in the race of life. Hello? With confidence, you won the race before you start. Don't be cocky. You know, sometimes how many of you used to run track? Anybody ever run track or play basketball? Now, that's my favorite sport. I played basketball. I thought the NBA overlooked me about 40-some years ago. They were sleeping. They know know they should have drafted me, but they didn't. And you get, yeah, confidence. You come up on an opponent, you see a player, you say, man, I got this dude. Right, confidence. That's where you got to be about life. When life gives you lemon, take them and make what? Lemonade. You're not defined by where you are. It's some mean people in life. I got mean family members. They still bloodline. I just don't hang around them. That's life. Let nobody define you but he who has created you. But a lot of my knowledge that I got, I didn't get it from the textbook or from the school. God always has people that he plants in your community. You got to have a hunger for what's right. And if something makes no sense, guess what? Don't try to push it. So that's why I'm here. Nobody ran me out of the USA. I pastored a successful church in the USA. But I was sitting here. And now I'm seeing more and more while I'm sitting here. I hope we can build a relationship beyond just these sessions. I'm here to help. So it's not taught in the school because black people don't run the school. And those who do run the school, a lot of them, they're afraid to teach the truth. Just tell the truth. There's only one motherland. There's no offense to Latinos, Mexicans, Indians, no offense to any of them. You can only get the other colors from what? From black. It's basic. Ain't offending anybody else. And until you tell the truth, you're going to have all this craziness. Black folks, criminals. Confusion. Yeah. They make folks be frightened of black people. You're not be scared of me. Just don't bother me, you ain't got no problem. Now, on the other side of me that y'all may not know, I'm also a former U.S. Marine. We talked about take your business. So before that, guess what? I already know I had the spirit of Shaka Zulu. Already knew that. See, and that's what you got. Listen, I have anything less than 100 documentaries. And I'm looking for opportunities where I can share the documentary that shows you who you are. I've written 4 books, but I'm here. I'm not here because somebody paid me. I'm here because I love my people. Every week for the past year, right over there in the Pitstock area, we feed the little children. Nobody make me do that. Whatever you have, if you're not willing to share with it, you're going to stay stuck. But when you share with the little you have, if it's knowledge, if it's money, are you getting this? Then doors will open for you. All right, let's go a little bit further. Are you aware? Upon meeting your requirements through these first 2 weeks and beyond, meeting the requirements, you're in position to earn a real good income. But guess what? Take that as a what? Step. Hello? Some of you are created to also become what? Employers. Owners of businesses. But you're not there today. Amen? Keep, as Dr. Reverend Jesse Jackson said, keep hope alive. Keep moving. All right, let me go a little bit further. The skills that you will learn, it will parallel with ancient Egypt. You become plumbers, you become carpenters, masonry. You learn what it means to drywall, flooring, etc., etc., etc. We are the people that understand. There's a word in the, have you heard of Kwanzaa? It's an African-American celebration, December 26th. And one of the principles of Kwanzaa is kazi. K-A-Z-I. Kazi means to work. Let me tell you something. Can't nobody outwork black people. How do I know? We built America for free. And we're still trying to get reparations. Are you getting what I'm saying? So this notion of lazy black folks and don't want, Lord, that's some new phenomenon. Here's a quote, no matter, African proverb, no matter how long the night is, day has to come. Are you with me? I am not defined by bad time. I may not have 2 coins to put together, but I'm not defined by coins. You have in you not only the inner city DNA of survival, but you have the DNA of the pyramid builders, of the Moors. You have that in you. It's passed on. It's all about discovering who you really are. And so this job is going to help you put a little pep in your step, do something for your lady, do something for your mama, for your children. But beyond that, it's going to teach you, guess what? I too can become an entrepreneur.